If you've looked at your grocery receipt lately and thought, how am I supposed to save money when everything keeps getting more expensive? This conversation is for you. Because building an emergency fund isn't about waiting for prices to come back down. It's about learning how to protect your peace while life keeps getting more expensive. And by the end of this video, I'm going to show you exactly where to find the money, even if it feels like there isn't any. Gas isn't what it used to cost. Groceries aren't what they used to cost. Utilities aren't what they used to cost. Homeowners insurance, car insurance, property taxes, almost everything feels like it costs more than it did just a few years ago. And the frustrating part? Most paychecks haven't kept up. So when someone casually says, you just need to save more money, it almost feels insulting because you're thinking, with what? You're already trying. You're clipping coupons, buying store brands, skipping little extras, driving a little less, cooking at home more, and somehow, it still feels like there's less money left at the end of the month. If that's you, I want you to hear this. You are not failing. You're trying to build tomorrow, while today's expenses keep getting heavier. Those are two very different things. But here's what I've discovered after living on commission income for nearly 20 years. Building an emergency fund has very little to do with waiting until life gets cheaper. Because honestly, I don't know if it will. Instead, it has everything to do with learning how to make your money work differently. That's the shift. And once I understood that, saving money stopped feeling impossible. It started feeling intentional. Now, before I show you where to actually find the money, I want to tell you about one mistake almost every woman makes. And chances are, you're making it too, without even realizing it. For years, I thought the answer was, I just need to make more money. Have you ever said that to yourself? If I could just get a raise. If I could just make another $1,000 a month. If I could just earn a little more. Then I'd finally be able to save. Maybe, but maybe not. Because I've watched something happen over and over again. A woman gets a raise, then gas goes up. Insurance goes up. Groceries go up. The electric bill goes up because it's 102 degrees outside. The cost of replacing 4 tires jumps hundreds of dollars. Suddenly, that raise disappears before she ever feels it. Friend, more income doesn't automatically create more security. A better system does. That was a hard lesson for me, because I realized I wasn't losing the race because I didn't earn enough. I was losing because every extra dollar already had somewhere to go before it even hit my bank account. Sound familiar? Here's what changed everything. Instead of asking, how can I save what's left over? I started asking, how can I pay my future first? Those are two completely different questions, because if you're waiting to save whatever is left, life will almost always leave you with very little. There's always another expense, another invitation, another birthday, another subscription renewal, another school fee, another prescription, another reason to tell yourself, I'll save next month. Next month has a way of becoming next year, and before you know it, another 5 years have gone by, and you're still waiting for life to calm down before you start building your emergency fund. Can I lovingly tell you something? Life probably isn't going to calm down. There will always be another reason not to save. That's why we have to stop waiting for perfect conditions and start creating intentional ones. One of the biggest mindset shifts I ever made was realizing my emergency fund wasn't built with leftover money. It was built with protected money. There's a difference. Leftover money gets spent. Protected money gets prioritized. And that one shift changed everything. So let me show you exactly where I want you to start. Not next month, not when gas finally comes down, not when groceries get cheaper. This week. Because waiting for the economy to improve before you build an emergency fund is like waiting for the ocean to stop making waves before you learn to swim. Friend, you'll be waiting a long time. Here's the first thing I want you to do. Go back through your bank statement from the last 30 days. Not to beat yourself up, not to feel guilty, simply to become aware. Take a highlighter and mark every expense that made you think, I didn't really see that coming. Now, look at that list. I think you're going to notice something. Many of those expenses weren't actually surprises. They were simply unprepared for. There's a difference. Your car registration, annual subscriptions, school activities, Birthday dinners, holiday spending, the air filter for your home, replacing worn-out shoes, oil changes. Those aren't emergencies. They're predictable expenses that never got their own plan. This is where so many women accidentally lose hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars every year. Not because they're careless, not because they're bad with money, but because they're constantly reacting instead of preparing. And reacting is almost always more expensive. Now here's the second thing I want you to do. Pick one number, just one. Maybe it's $500. Maybe it's $1,000. Maybe it's your first month's worth of essential expenses. Whatever that number is, give it a name. Call it my peace fund, my breathing room, my sleep better fund. Because that's really what an emergency fund gives you. It gives you room to breathe. It gives you options. It gives you time to think instead of panic. Friend, we're not just trying to build a savings account, we're building confidence. We're building resilience. We're building the ability to say, I've got this, even when life throws something unexpected your way. And here's one more thing. Please stop believing you have to save huge amounts to make meaningful progress. If all you can protect this week is $25, protect it. If you can protect $100, wonderful. If you can protect $500, even better. Because the habit you're building today will eventually become the financial peace you've been praying for tomorrow. I know this economy can make you feel like you're running on a treadmill. You're working hard. You're making decent money. You're trying to do the right things. Yet somehow, it still feels like it takes more money every month just to stand in the same place. I understand. But I also don't want that feeling to become your financial identity. Because here's what I know. You don't have to save everything overnight. You just have to start protecting something. So here's my challenge for you this week. Don't try to build a fully funded emergency fund. Build your emergency fund habit. Choose one amount that feels realistic. Maybe it's $25 a week. Maybe it's $50. Maybe it's $100. Then make one promise to yourself. No matter what happens, this money belongs to my future. That simple promise changes the conversation. Because you're no longer saving what's left over. You're protecting what matters most. And if you're wondering, where am I supposed to find that money? Start with just one leak, not 10. One. Maybe it's eating out one less time each week. Maybe it's subscriptions you've forgotten about. Maybe it's impulse purchases at Walmart. Maybe it's Amazon orders you didn't really need. Maybe it's convenience spending because you're exhausted. Don't overwhelm yourself trying to save hundreds of dollars overnight. Find one leak, plug it, then protect those dollars. Next month, find another one. That's how emergency funds are really built. Not through perfection, but through small decisions repeated consistently. Remember, building an emergency fund isn't really about money. It's about buying yourself options. It's about buying yourself peace. It's about knowing that when life happens, you don't have to panic. You don't have to swipe a credit card. You don't have to borrow from tomorrow just to survive today. That's what we're really building together. Not just a savings account, a life with a little more breathing room, a little more confidence, a little more peace. If this conversation encouraged you, I'd love to know. What's one expense you're going to cut back on this month so you can start building your emergency fund? Share it in the comments. Your answer might encourage another woman who's trying to do the very same thing. Thank you for spending a little time with me here in the garden. And remember, financial peace isn't built all at once. It's built one intentional decision, one protected dollar, and one faithful step at a time. Until next time, I'll see you back in the garden.